is Backstory with Larry Potash.
They weren't used to reporters and photographers descending on their small, quiet town, as journalists did during the week of Halloween, 1928. On the morning of the 30th, Elfrida Knack was discovered in the furnace room of the village hall, naked and badly burned. She was barely alive. The coroner's inquest ruled the death a suicide. But how could a woman stick her legs, arms, and head in a furnace? Let's explore the backstory. Knack was selling encyclopedias door to door, so she took public speaking lessons from Charles Hitchcock, a vaudeville actor who appeared with Charlie Chaplin in the film called His New Job. They would meet privately at the village hall so he could tutor her on speech, but it wasn't the only subject they studied together. They also explored some sort of Christian mysticism. After her death, the book Christ in You was found on her nightstand. The Tribune reported a marked paragraph. As you unfold in the consciousness of God, many inexplicable things become clear. One is the purifying power of pain. This is the process called the refiner's fire.
Purification by fire. And she underlined it. It was called the refiner's fire.
So Craig, I know the village hall has changed over the years, but this is the place.
So the big thing became, could a person be stuffed into an opening this size?
Where are all the records and the police records and all these
Good
things?
question, good question.
But with a lack of evidence, jurors were left with a sort of confession. In the ambulance, barely alive, Elfrida Knack said, "I did it." With that, the jury ruled her injuries were self-inflicted. According to the Tribune's report, the jurors heard testimony from Knack's brother, who told him she burned herself to prove the power of mind over matter. Still, many continued to believe it was too difficult for anyone to do to themselves. One thing O'Hara and Moreland seem to agree on is that the spiritual mysticism and some other person were involved in the death of Elfrida Knack, even if she was a willing participant. And we'll probably never know.
No, I don't think we ever will know, which drives me nuts. But, you know.
This backstory features the real person who came up with Mickey and how he missed out on the Disney fortune.
Hiya, Pluto and pal!
Mickey Mouse may be the biggest paradox in pop culture.
Oh my gosh, that's a guy.
People love him, but like author Jeff Ryan, knew nothing about him. Mickey Mouse, not that funny, not that exciting. Why do we love Mickey Mouse?
That's why I came into the project too. I had seen maybe 1.5 Mickey Mouse cartoons in my lifetime, but Mickey Mouse was the world's most popular fictional character, and most of the people I talked to felt the same way. Yeah, we don't really watch Mickey Mouse cartoons, but how did he get there? Who is watching Mickey Mouse?
The French creators were inspired by the American Revolution and the abolition of slavery, symbolized more specifically by a broken chain. Do you see it? Probably not. The link lies at her right foot and is hidden beneath her gown. It reappears in front of her left foot. But for African Americans, the broken chain was not the end of oppression, and Lady Liberty was hardly an inspiration for them in 1886.
And I was like, wow, I had no idea the Statue of Liberty was tied to the history of African Americans.
Her mission? Solve a mystery in this rare Shakespeare volume from 1623, which leads us to the most mysterious part of Riverbank. Fabian believed Bacon was the real author of Shakespeare's plays, and the writings included messages from Bacon written in code.
So he got a team of people together to work on code breaking, to study those texts and look for secret hidden messages.
And as crazy as that sounds, that's really how the National Security Agency was born.
40,000 photographs from the turn of the century let us peek into a mysterious culture that we're not supposed to see. The five Cutler brothers of Boston all went to Harvard and on to successful careers, including the youngest, Bobby, who was a member of the secret porcelain club at Harvard. Poet, novelist, lawyer, banker, brigadier general, political operative, a high intellect with a low profile, earned him the nickname the Mystery Man of the White House. The many faces of Phil Cresta. Usually, you didn't see him coming or going. He stole millions, and nobody knew until now.